Well, good Monday evening, everyone. It is Monday evening here, just before 6 o'clock in the evening. I wanted to do probably a little bit of a quicker video, but just talk about the oppressive, really, really hot temperatures that are setting up here for certainly parts of Texas into Oklahoma and many of the southern states. Here, really, over the course of this work week, we're going to see certainly triple digit temperatures, heat index values of probably 115 to 120 across much of Texas and Oklahoma here coming up over the next couple days. And certainly, this is not unheard of for this part of the country during late June and early July, but we're ahead of schedule when it comes to this level of heat. So, I do want to talk about that a little bit more and kind of what some of the models are showing from a temperature perspective here moving forward. So, this is an overall map of the United States using the North American model, showing kind of the pulsing temperatures that would be expected. Obviously, it cools down after the sun sets in the evening, not significantly cool, but does cool down some. And then we get those afternoon peak heating hours, those pinks and purples here over Oklahoma and much of Texas and the South here. Those are over 100, 110 degrees over these next couple days. So we've got a big high pressure system that's setting up here kind of over the southern US. Probably easiest to see that here with our 500 millibar map. We can see here that not a whole lot changes. You can see kind of this circle right here. This is kind of our high pressure. It's not going to move a whole lot. It's going to kind of set up here right across kind of the South, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana. And if I annotate the screen here, you can kind of see this high pressure system kind of right generally here. And then you've got flow from the jet stream kind of arching over that high pressure. And so again, nothing that really moves through and moves this high pressure out of the way. It does drift a little bit off to the east here. But again, really, really hot temperatures. High pressure, it promotes sinking air. So you don't really get that relief, and those temperatures just sink down to the ground. The sun heats up the ground, and so you get those really warm temperatures. If you have low pressure, that promotes rising air. So you can get thunderstorms that way, and you tend to get cooler temperatures as well. Right now, again, we're just going to have this high pressure that really doesn't move here over much of the central US over these next couple days. So when we look at, again, some of the expected temperatures that we're going to be dealing with here, let me zoom in a little bit closer to the southern plains here. And what we're going to see is that if we move into, let's say, tomorrow, for example, kind of mid-afternoon tomorrow, we've got our pinks and almost white temperatures up here in Wichita Falls, so the Red River, going to be about 110 degrees. Looks like out here towards San Angelo, again, 107, 108. Dallas Fort Worth, probably 105 to 107 is what it kind of looks like here. So obviously, really, really extreme temperatures. A little bit less, at least tomorrow. So Tuesday, a little bit below maybe 100 here across Oklahoma. Again, this is just one model, the North American model. Models, they'll tend to show a little bit different, but I think the overall picture is just how warm it is going to be when we go into Wednesday. It looks like Wednesday very possibly is going to be the warmest day here. We've got, again, temperatures almost between 110 and 115 across the Red River here. Parts of north central Oklahoma getting up to around that 115 temperature. Dallas probably going to be 108. I could see maybe 109 being squeezed out here across DFW. South Texas, again, well over 100 degrees in South Texas as well. As we move forward in time, we get to our Thursday. Still going to be obviously warm, maybe not quite as warm. Dallas, Fort Worth, maybe closer to 105. Oklahoma, kind of, 105 to maybe 108 in a lot of areas, but it is going to spread a little bit further east. Arkansas is going to be triple digits, very likely, maybe even up into southern Kansas and southern Missouri. Southern Kansas is probably likely to get into the triple digits for sure. So pretty significant heat that's going to be setting up here. Another issue that we have that you can definitely feel outside is just how moist the air is. Now, right now we're seeing, if we look at kind of this time period, let's see, right where we are about right now, we've got dew points here in the 70s to almost 80 degrees across southern Oklahoma and North Texas. Anytime that you have more moisture content in the air, it's going to make that air just feel stickier, and it's going to hold in more of that heat. And so that's why we have our heat indexes of 115 to 120 in a lot of spots here over these next couple days. That's Very dangerous heat. Definitely stay hydrated, stay cool if you're going to be outside for extended periods of time. Make sure you take lots of breaks and drink plenty of fluids. Probably plan to have most of your activities or yard work, anything like that, done either early morning or late in the evening. And our only issue is that temperatures aren't going to really cool off all that much in the evening. Let's go to, tonight. This would be 6Z, so that's going to be, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning. Dallas Fort Worth still about 90 degrees. You can almost see this heat island here setting up. Much of North Texas, mid 80s to 90 degrees. Not much of a cool off. So certainly be careful at any time when you're outside, but especially during those peak heating hours. It's going to be significant. And when we look at these dew points, this is not normal, folks. Certainly, we normally get dew points on average in June. Maybe kind of that 70 degrees, 65 to 70. Typically, anything over about 65, that's when it feels really uncomfortable outside. And so far for the month of June, we've averaged about a 79-degree dew point. So that's well above average for the moisture content that we have here in North Texas across the Dallas Fort Worth area. And really, this moisture is going to pretty much stick with us. It may move a little bit east, maybe get transported a little bit north into Kansas and Missouri and the Arklatex here. But for the most part, a lot of Texas is still going to stay really moist. There's nothing really clearing out the Gulf here. So certainly going to be very, very warm here coming up. Definitely stay safe with these temperatures that are on the horizon here, especially across Wednesday. This is going to be some pretty extreme heat for your Wednesday coming up, and certainly through Thursday. Does look like we're going to have a really, really warm stretch of triple digit days. Looks like this weekend we will get a little bit of a cold front, may drop our temperatures down into the low to mid 90s for the weekend and maybe into next week as well for your 4th of July. So still going to be warm, but maybe not quite as crazy as the triple digits that we're having this week. So everyone stay safe out there and certainly have a good week. And hopefully you're someone that likes the heat if you live down here in this area. So hope everybody has a good rest of your Monday, and I'll see you back for the next video.